Hello and welcome to another City Update. I'm Deborah Cedillo-Dugan. The City of Phoenix Water Services Department has proposed a 6% water rates increase for 2019 and an additional 6% increase for 2020. City staff will be hosting a series of open houses to answer questions and provide information about the increase, rate setting process, and the utilities capital improvement programs. Joining me today is Troy Hayes. He is the Assistant Water Services Director to talk about the upcoming meetings. Thanks for joining us, Troy.
Oh, thanks for having us.
First, I want to hear a little bit about you and your background and how did you come to be here at the City of Phoenix and the Water Department?
Sure. So I grew up here in the city of Phoenix and came through all the high schools and all of that. And I went to school down at the University of Arizona where I got a degree in chemical engineering. After that, I became affiliated with a local consulting firm doing water, wastewater design and study and consulting type services. After that, the city hired me to look after the water treatment plants and moved up through the organization to where I am today.
So you've been with the city about 17 years, give or take?
Yeah, about 17 years or so.
So the water department is one of the largest departments that we have within the city of Phoenix. How many employees are with the water department?
The water department's about 1,400 employees or so, and that's spread out doing both water and wastewater services. You know, we're running the call center, going out and fixing broken pipes, running the water treatment plants, running the wastewater treatment plants, working on the collection system, and all those types of things. All that, we have all those employees working on those services.
Testing the water, making sure everything's great and
Testing,
good?
yeah, we have a full laboratories at every water treatment plant and at the wastewater plants. We have an EPA-rated laboratory where we're testing over 5 million tests a year, testing the water, making sure that it's safe and reliable for our customers.
And you have people from all different levels and backgrounds in the water department, and people with, like you said, master's degrees, engineers, people who are really in the forefront of making sure.
100%.
Yes.
And so we have planners, we have chemists, we have the guys out in the street that are fixing the water pipes. We have surveyors. We have all these different trades that work on it. We have machinists, mechanics, just everything that you can think of that we have inside the water department.
Water is so key and so important to our livelihood, to our survival. People take that for granted at some point.
So I think that's with all utilities, right? Because all of our infrastructure is behind big walls at the water plants or underneath the ground, and you don't really notice it until the water pipe breaks or there's an interruption in service, and then you kind of notice it. But other than that, it is kind of that unseen utility, and we kind of like it that way, right? You should have that reliability. You should be counting on us that when you turn that tap on, a safe, reliable product is coming out.
That's right. Now, the city has been, 100 plus years. The water department's been 100 plus years. We have a lot of old infrastructure. There are some things that need to be repaired, need to be fixed to ensure our residents and our citizens the same water quality, the same excellent service that we provide. So why now those proposed rates?
So it's based on two things. We've all read in the papers about the Colorado River, and so we have drought kind of on our mind. And so we've been storing water underground and other resources that we have. And now we need to put in a little bit of infrastructure in to pull those resources out and to move it into the parts of the cities that we need to move it to. And that has some large pump stations and some large pipelines and some other pressure reducing valves to make it so we can move it for where the resources are to where it's needed. The other piece of the rate increase is truly about existing infrastructure that's aging. Because we're 110 years old, we have infrastructure in that is of that age. It's coming of the time that we need to get replaced. We have pipelines in the downtown area that are from the 20s and 30s and all throughout, as we grow, that needs to get replaced. We have the water treatment plants. We have 5 water treatment plants that were built in the 50s, 60s, and 70s that have aging pieces of them that needs to get replaced. And so a large component of this rate increase is all about infrastructure. It's about the existing infrastructure needs to get rehabilitated or replaced, or the infrastructure that we need to ensure that we have drought resiliency. So if the drought continues, if we're in the last year of the drought or we're in the middle of the drought, we need to be prepared that we can respond to that.
And this is a two-part proposed plan, 6% in 2019, another 6% in 2020, correct?
Correct, right. So we have a 6% this year, and it will come into effect February of 2019. We'll have the first rate increase, and then the next one will be a year later, the second piece of that. And both of them are 6%. And that's based on the financial calculations that we've done based on the infrastructure that we need to have. And like I said, it's really based on that capital program, the infrastructure that needs to get replaced.
And at the end of the day, let's face it, we all want clean, good, healthy water, all of those things too. And in order to get there, we need to do a little maintenance, just like we do maintenance around our home. You buy a home, as it gets older, we have to replace things, we have to fix things in order to, stay up to stay up to par.
No, 100%. And so what we've been talking about is it's generational. There was generations before us that put that infrastructure in, and now it's our time to go back and rehabilitate or replace the infrastructure that's there now, so that our generation and future generations can live off of that and flourish.
Oh, absolutely. Now, I'm very excited because the city has all these great town hall meetings, if you will, informational meetings, so residents can learn more about kind of what you're talking about and be able to ask questions and provide input. So can you talk a little bit about those?
Right. We're really looking out and we're trying to get as much information out as we can. And so we're willing to meet with anybody. But we have locations set up throughout the valley. We have time set up that we can come and answer questions. We have a little bit of a PowerPoint presentation that we'll kind of go through and kind of explain the need from our side of what it is, and then get feedback. What we're really trying to get over this next month or so is feedback from our customers of what they think and are we doing a good job and things like that.
Sure, and it's just it's a very open forum, question and answer, Q&A, and you have several locations I see throughout. This is great that you are doing this, and I just also want to note too that Phoenix TV will be at one of these workshops or these informational town hall meetings, if you will, and we will also be filming this, so you can also catch it on our YouTube channel at CityofPhoenixAZ, just in case you miss one of those. But the timings are great. I mean, they're during the day, they're after hours, so it really fits everybody's schedules.
Yeah, we've really tried to spread them out geographically throughout the city because we are a large city. The Water Services Department spans 540 square miles. And so to try to put those workshops and those informational sessions all throughout the city in all different times, whether that's during the day or after work or other things like that. And then online, right? If you work and you just can't quite get to those, but you really want to get that information, you could go onto our site and you could watch that information and then forward your questions on to us.
That's right. I'm very active with social media. Well, I know you guys are very active with social media and through electronic means, emails and whatnot. Well, this is a great thing that you're doing, these open houses, and very much needed, I think, for our residents. Just again for that transparency and just letting people know, hey, this is what's happening, and this is your time to ask the questions. Thanks again for joining us today, Troy.
All right, thanks for having us.
Here's a quick glimpse again of the upcoming meetings in your area. There are a few to choose from throughout the month and through November. If you missed one that has already passed, they go through Wednesday, November 14th. And as I just mentioned, you can also catch it on our YouTube channel at CityofPhoenixAZ, but you'd also go to phoenix.gov/water, and they'll have it on their website as well. Be informed about your city. Thanks for joining us. For City Update, I'm Deborah Cedillo Dugan.